It's never too late to get your life.
Hello, welcome to Get Your Life podcast. This is your host, Lizzie G. So, the topic for today I was thinking about was I had a conversation with a family member, and it was a conversation kind of focusing on, just some issues they were having in a relationship. And as I was listening, I could see, myself in that conversation because a lot of things that person was saying, I too was guilty of saying those same things. And so it was more so like, this person is doing these things. This person doesn't listen. This person is very, I'm not manipulative, but this person, like the conversation was focused on all the wrong things that the person was doing. And instead of thinking about what he could do differently, he was focusing on what the other person was doing wrong. And so I kept trying to shift the conversation with, um, what about, okay, you view it this way as this person's doing something wrong, but can we look at it another way, as in, let's not focus on what they're doing, because you can't change that person, but you can change your response and you can change the way you're looking at these things, because maybe that person doesn't intend it to be the way that you're taking it. And I think a lot of times that happens in relationships, whether it is a marital relationship, significant other relationship that you're not married to, or a friendship, or even sibling relationships, that we assume things of the other person, and based on our assumptions we treat them a certain way, and we're focused on, well, God needs to just change that person, or this person's doing XYZ and they know what they're doing, and you're focused on that person being the demise of the relationship, and you're not realizing that when you're taking that approach, you're actually the demise of the relationship, because what you're saying is, hey, I'm making a video, can you eat that upstairs, please? Thank you, babe. um and because what you're saying is, basically, you don't have any flaws, the person is the only person that has flaws, you have nothing to work on, and we know that's not the case. Just like I lost my train of thought because he came down here trying to eat. But we have to humble ourselves. It's a pride thing when we look at the other person as the problem, and we're always praying that that person would change, or even when we're like reading the Bible and we're picking out, cherry picking scriptures to um to get that person so that they can feel convicted. It's making it seem like you don't have anything to work on. And so in my relationship, I had to change my perspective and say, hey, you know what? I can only control me. God, what am I doing that is, what can I do differently? What can I change? And I think when we constantly look at it that way, you start to see yourself change, and the Lord will deal with that other person. But when your focus is always the other person is the problem, you have this victim mentality. And that mentality gets you nowhere. And that mentality is the demise of your relationship. It will be the demise. So we just have to be mindful of that. If you find yourself venting and always pointing the finger at the other person, remember, when you point your finger, there's three fingers pointing back at you. So look at yourself and see what you can do differently. All right, that's it for today. Y'all have a good one.
It's never too